We've been thinking a long time about how we can adapt and change our business. We've been in business for 14 years. And through that time, we've been through various ups and downs, but have failed to really break through what seems to be a glass ceiling in terms of our capability as a business. So really, we were on the receiving end of a very good marketing campaign from BGP. The leaflets came through, and I really liked what they had to say. And as a result, we went to the briefing event, and I was very, very impressed by the Cranfield staff that spoke there. And it rang a lot of bells with me. There was a very strong resonance with what was said at the briefing. And since then, the delivery of the course has, surpassed what we saw there. So it's been exactly what we were looking for. Some clear ideas for the business development for the future.
I first heard about BGP from a former participant, and I was so impressed by what they seemed to get out of it. I thought I really should have a look into it myself. If you run your own business, you probably had no formal training, so you rely on experience and judgment, but you rarely get that checked. And the opportunity to come on BGP and have that checked, as well as some structured learning, really appealed.
My business partner encouraged me to come on BGP. Sam attended one of the briefing sessions and put some literature on my desk, which I ignored for some days and then maybe some weeks. But we had a discussion about it, and actually the literature and the framework of the course felt really relevant to where our business was at just about 10 years old. And we were definitely feeling reflective and definitely feeling like, do we want to set about the next 10 years in the same way that we've approached our first 10 years, or is it time for change, and is it time for improving our business skills, our business knowledge, and the way we operate. And so after some thought and persuasion, we actually thought, this is a really good opportunity for us to take stock and plan for the future.
A few things encouraged me to come on the BGP. Was at a bit of a crossroads with the company. Been running it for 15 years, and I knew that I'd kind of hit the glass ceiling, if you like, of my capabilities, and I knew I wanted to study, and I thought maybe an MBA would be the right way for me. And I looked into that, and it really wasn't. It wasn't going to teach me what I needed to know to take my business forward. So I found the BGP through the MBA at Cranfield, and then I came along to a briefing meeting, and probably a third of the way through the briefing meeting I realised it was completely what I'd been looking for. So yeah, basically from that I signed up straight away.
Well, thus far it's provoked large amounts of debate about how we can change our future. It's caused us to think very strongly about where we want to take the business, what our personal and business goals are, and as such it's given us a massive impact, massive push to drive the business towards a future where we can exit and leave masses of value on the table for other members of the company.
Well, for the business, it's allowed us to have a look at the way that we have done things in the past and identify our shortcomings. It's also helped us to come up with a vision for the future and a roadmap towards getting there. For me personally, I've met some fantastic, charismatic people, and it's developed my confidence both in terms of understanding where I'm likely to take the business and what I'd like to achieve personally.
Aside from annoying most of our colleagues with constant talk of BGP, there have been several very positive impacts. First and foremost for us is we've shifted from being or feeling like a made-up business, making up solutions, making up answers, making up strategies on the spot, to becoming a managed and measured business. From the very first day, we saw solutions that we could begin putting into place, and from the first week back into our office, we've been creating dashboards, we've been creating spreadsheets, we've been asking staff to report to us in a very different way. And the essential information that business owners need, we have got more clarity on than ever before.
I think I came on it expecting, not knowing quite what to expect, except that I knew that there were things in my business that needed changing. And I can't explain enough what the impact has been. On me personally, I think if I had to sum it up in one thing, it would be that it's raised the bar for me. It's made me go for things that I never thought I might go for, given me ambition that I never thought I'd have, which is really exciting. And I think a lot of that is the calibre of people that come on it is extremely high. That's me personally. In terms of the business, we're doing masses, loads and loads of change. We're changing the roles and responsibilities of directors. We're restructuring the way we go to market. We're even restructuring and rethinking about our niche, because there's a lot on the course about making sure that you're blocking out the competition by having a real niche, and we're really looking at that.
Without any hesitation, absolutely. It's such a well-structured course. There's so much in it. Having studied a long time ago management at university, a few things that are coming up at Cranfield have rung bells with me from the distant past. The key point here, I think, is that there is so much research and so much study about management thinking related to owner managers, relating to the way people actually run businesses. This isn't academic speak. This is properly thought out, everyday owner manager information that has been condensed over years into easy bite-sized chunks that are easy to follow, easy to implement, and are really the answer, I would suggest, to any confused or ambitious owner manager's problems.
And I have already recommended it to a number of people who I think are going to come on it. I think they have seen what a difference it's made, not just to me, but also to the business. I think there's something for everyone. I think any owner manager can't possibly be good at everything. If you come from a sales background, you're good at sales, but it doesn't mean to say you're good at operations. And I think what the BGP does, it gives you a range of everything, absolutely everything to do with business and markets and leading your company forward. So I think it is for everyone. I have recommended it to quite a number of people.
I already recommend BGP to other owner managers a little bit too much. I think the key thing is that they're in the right frame of mind. For any owner manager, there's a lot, emotionally as well as professionally, you have to be ready to accept to come on a course like this. It's very demanding of honesty and openness, and that can feel quite vulnerable at times, because a business is something that you can be very personally attached to. But if you're there and you're ready to make the change and ready to go through that honest self-assessment, then I don't see how this could not be very valuable to any owner manager. And the challenge at the beginning of BGP to make your money back feels a bit unrealistic at the beginning. You're thinking, this is quite a lot of money, is that really going to happen? By midway through, I think everyone here has felt the value back already.
Well, it very much depends on what their objectives for the future are. But I think if you want to be clear about what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve it, and when you want to achieve it by, then it's always a good time to come on BGP. And apart from that, just being inspired by the speakers that you bring along, people who've run successful businesses, the information that we've been given, the guidance, the inspiration, it's absolutely superb, and there's always a good time for that.
Well, there's a saying that if you can survive a recession, then you can survive anything. And a mentor of mine always said that no good captain was ever made on a steady sea. And if you're going to succeed, thrive through these times, you need to have a competitive edge. And Liberty's often felt like we have a unique sales point, we have lots of great clients, a fantastic team, but we didn't have the hard business edge. And as time has become more competitive, we need to compete harder. And that was what we were looking for, something to add a dimension to the success and the story and the strengths that we already have. And that was about business, competitive, hard edge.
I'm sure anybody who's been on BGP would say that the sooner you come on the course, the better. Obviously, the sooner you're here, the sooner you can address your problems, the sooner you can start implementing the changes that will make the difference to you and your business. There's probably never a perfect time to commit to a course, but one of the things you learn here is the importance of working on your business rather than just in it. Arguably, if you can't see the wood for the trees, you should probably be on this course.
It's a really interesting thing. We're on a course with probably 20 businesses, and they're very different reasons for being on the course. I came on it because I was very frustrated at we just reached a plateau as a business, and we just didn't know how to get through a plateau in terms of growth and profit. That's why I came on, and there are other businesses on the course that are there. And so if you're in that position and you're watching this, then I would definitely come on it. If you're just frustrated that you can't grow, there are other reasons. If you want to work out exit strategies, come on it. just to network with really other good business people. I think there's a myriad of reasons, and on the course that we're on with the 20 businesses that I'm with, that myriad of reasons is covered, and I think everybody is really hugely positive about it.
I think other owner-managers should come on BGP at this time, generally in the world as we still face great economic challenges, but also in terms of where you're at in your business. I think it's a good time to reflect. It's a good time to challenge yourself on your business model, on your business techniques and your business capabilities even, and give yourself the opportunity to really shake things up for you and your business. And I stress that the joy of BGP is that the balance of you as a person and you as a professional really are equal in importance, and so there's great benefit to you as a human being to come on this course.